Welcome back to Dirt to Daytona, folks. Today, we have Dover International Speedway. It is an exciting race. I like Dover. It's fast, high banks, a lot of fun. I gotta do a little bit of practice. You know, I like to do. But then, well, we'll see you at qualifying. You know the usual. We're faster than Park and Henson, not as fast as Stewart or Rudd. It's pretty much same saying over and over again when it comes to qualifying usually. I don't know what happened with the game that it only, or almost always just has us qualifying the fifth car out, but whatever. We'll see how it goes for us here. We've got, tried to make some adjustments. They didn't work out so well. It was super loose, so I tightened it up, and I don't know if I just tightened it up too much because I got sick of practicing, to be honest. We got a long race ahead of us. Well, I probably should have practiced with this setup. Oh, well. Oh, well. See if I can salvage something off those last two corners. Pretty good right there, actually. 24.5. 24.4. Flat is our best ever, so that's not a bad qualifier. And 17th qualifying. I mean, same as usual. Our goal in the last set of races we're doing is just to be more intelligent than we have been before. Make better choices on the track. Try our best to brake early, not run up people's asses, things like that. So, anyway, time to go.
Hello and welcome to Dover International Speedway in Delaware's capital. This mile-long concrete oval houses some of the most intense racing in NASCAR today. Some of the biggest crowds on the eastern seaboard flock to the Monster Mile to see the best drivers in the world battle door to door.
Of course, they're starting us off in first gear, so, you know, pay a little bit of attention here, but we'll get a nice jump out of it.
Still there. Stay low. Still there. Still there.
Bear with me now, folks. You know how this all starts off. A lot of commotion in the beginning. Like to get our focus up. 200 laps. And Bobby Hamilton did drive right down on me. I'm in my line. That might bring out the caution. Unbelievable bullshit. Way to start the race. I did not go up into him. I mean, I guess I'll put a text if I did when I'm editing, but I felt like I was in my spot and he drove down on us. What am I supposed to do with that, you know? We're going to pit. We've got damage. We'll be starting in the back. We're heavy damage on the front end. That could cost us. Next time we bump someone, we get mechanical damage because of it. So that sucks. Well, you know, we didn't even make a whole lap, did we? No, we made one lap. Anyway, a lot of time left in the race. Not really sure what happened right there, but there's a true starting from the back now. We're just going to go ahead and get our feet under us. Car feels fine. We were doing fine until this jackwagon had to come and try to ruin our day. So let's absolutely race through around him. No, just kidding. We're gonna back off because I just don't. I mean, it's not the first time. The whole coming down on your line or whatever. I understand that you think, but where's your freaking spotter to say, hey, guy, someone's there and coming fast. You might not want to block him. No part of me thought he would come down on me like that. By the time he got there, we were at his fender, so whatever. There he is again. Just gonna go ahead and scooch on through here a little bit. Nope. You stay there, buddy. You and I are not on good terms in this race, so get the crap out of my way. Well, you are much faster than us, sir. You may go. We are not off schedule per se. I mean, we pit, but it was so early in the race. Dude, that time I was actually even on my brakes. If anything, we have, yeah, I was going to say we have the same green that we had before. You know, I'm going to kind of just drive around for a little bit here. How many do we get in the tank anyway? I don't know, 49, I think, maybe.
Still there.
So we've got stops left to go.
All clear.
And we've got driving left to do. So we're going to go ahead and focus for a little while. I'll come back with probably 20 left in the tank, and we'll talk again. But I really want to just kind of focus through what I'm doing and not make stupid mistakes right now. Enjoy this portion of the race.
Still there. Still there. Clear high.
Oh, I just want to make note. Look what he just did to Labani. That's just a perfect example of what he did to us. Drove right down on us, except Labani is better than me and moved out of the way. Although we were in a corner, I couldn't exactly move out of the way, but you get my point. Back to it.
Yellow's out.
Caution flies. We've got, we're going to pit. We moved back up to 20th, but fresh stuff is always good. Not sure what it was for, actually. Sterling Marlin seems to be out of the race, potentially. But I don't know who the damaged car was here. Oh, yeah. We got tight, bounced off the wall, and ran into Steve Park earlier. That was unfortunate, but it happens, and thankfully we didn't wreck. Or completely wreck, I should say. But it did tighten up the car with that damage. We'll see you after the caution, and we'll talk about who wrecked, or I'll talk about Rusty Wallace. There it is. I'm going to just start right now by saying we are paying attention to driving for a minute.
There's the green flag.
Oh, that gear is a lot shorter than I thought it was.
Car low. Clear low. Car low.
I'm going high.
All clear.
Into the wall. Down into a car. Why are you following me, Hamilton? No!
Low.
All right.
Clear low. Car low.
We're fine. Everyone's fine. John Wood can move out of my way. Ooh, there we go. We came off the gas. We never... Well, we hit him there, but we didn't run into his
Clear
rear end.
high.
Just a little touch. Just a little how to do.
High.
There he is again. Bobby Hamilton. Just got a speed demon of a car today, apparently. All I want to do is zoom and zoom, zoom. No, just kidding. Well, yeah, I do want to zoom past all these brothers.
Clear low.
It's
Car
good.
low. You're
He's
3
fine.
wide.
We're just gonna hold down. Oop, click the button.
Clear high.
There we go.
Clear low.
That actually worked out.
Car
On the
high.
brakes hard. On the brakes hard. Watching. On the gas. Feather the gas not to hit him.
Still there.
Pushing Hermie past this car. Off the gas, on the brakes.
Clear
Woo.
high.
Feel like I would have tapped him a little there, but we got through it. Now, folks, we are off schedule, which you know I like to do. I like to do that. Given the opportunities. It doesn't always work out for us, but when it does, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice, because what's going to happen is
Still there.
a lot of cars are going to be pitting,
Clear high.
and we can't run into Ward. The Burton brothers, front to back. Oh, Rusty. Rusty's like, hey, look who's back. Back again. Rusty's back. Yeah, that's right. Tell a friend. All right. Yeah, so we had like 26 left in the tank, I want to say, when that came out. Of course, as you all are well aware, we pit. But the reason why I'm bringing that up right now is because everybody that we were trying to chase down is going to pit. Only 3 cars pit with us. It was I don't really know the triple digit cars that well, except for like John Wood, just because it's a special paint scheme that I remember really well. That's an actual classic Mountain Dew paint scheme. So, but and then Mike Mack, because the 116 car, because that was my son's car in the original, and I just left it in here. So the Halo car. But aside from that, like, I know the single and double digit cars. One of the triple digits pit with us, I think it was the 112 car, and then Hamilton, who is right up driving with us, so he's on the same schedule that we are. But aside from that, nobody else is pit. And in the very beginning of the race, like a couple Labani and okay, there we go. Labani and a couple other cars were with us, but there was nothing. It was like 5 maybe total cars that pit at that point, and that was only a couple laps into the race, so no big deal there. So we're going to see a lot, hopefully, cars pitting soon. And so I don't really need to be pushing it like I have been. And I also should probably pay attention because I really have just been driving based on the cars around me, not on what I do. And that's not how you get things done here, folks. That's not how you get through races and make better moves than other cars, you know? Also, I believe if we get into a situation, in this track, in this race, we absolutely can save gas. If we're in like a spot where we're not going to go anywhere, but we're close on laps, we can definitely save gas here. And that was, oh, thank you so much, Jared, for being there. Please don't wipe out completely, buddy. He got it straightened out. Okay. There was my once a race for sure that we are going to get too close to the apron to remind us to not get too close to the apron. Woo, that was Mr. Dale Jarrett, folks. We appreciate him, because by him being so close to us, our tail end tapped him, and that's what gave us the, or that's what actually straightened us out. So, thankfully, could have been not great for us overall otherwise. Let me see. What do we have for 37? So we've gone 12. Starting to see some cars look like they're, or a car. Oh, never mind. Oh, please, please, please don't call it the caution, though. Because although I would pit with everyone, people pitting now is a big deal. That's Ricky Rudd looked like was pitting there. He's had most of the, him and Mark Martin had most of the field lapped. So that's a big deal for us. Obviously, as we drive around Robbie Gordon, I'm concerned that he wasn't somebody we were passing. Like, I don't know how that wasn't for position. He did not lap us earlier, so either he had pit and we just lapped him, or I don't know. I really don't know, actually. So here we go, though. Starting to get some extra positions back to our qualifying, past our qualifying spot now. That's nice. So very nice. And ooh, there we go. Rusty is going to be out, so he's not going to be. Rusty's not somebody that we're going to be catching and passing. How did Bobby Hamilton get that far in front of us? I guess he was cruising pretty good earlier. Here we go. This is going to be a big jump. Stay. There we go. At least I hope it is. 2 cars directly in front. Well, not. The cars that are 6 seconds in front of us, we are absolutely not going to catch. So we're going to keep that in mind as we're driving this stint out overall. We are going to probably just make some real average driving, you know, nothing pushing it at all, because we don't need to. We just don't need to. So we've got 32 in the tank. Feel like this is going to be a spot that in about 5 laps we'll kind of figure out where we're going to be. And I'm looking forward to that because... Calm down, calm down, calm down. There we go. Little tight. And I do not want to tap Mr. Dale Jarrett because that's my homie in this race. We got Sterling Marlin driving 2 miles an hour with somebody right on his bumper. Not great for them. We still have cars. A lot of cars pitting. I thought that I saw such a big group pitting earlier. And is that Robbie Gordon again? He's got to be behind. Well, we're in 5th place. Never mind. Of course he's behind us. Holy crap. I didn't realize we were that far up with the off-cycle pitting. Now people could wreck. Now we could have a big accident. That'd be okay. Yeah. How about that? Oh, Labonte we just passed, I guess, so never mind. Actually, Labonte has pit a couple times in this race, and I'm starting to think he has some issues. Because he pit with us on the first caution, and then he pit a few laps later, and now he's pitting again. I don't know. Maybe it is just time for him to pit. What do I know about that? What do I know about that? Hermie Sadler coming out. 131 car coming out. Nope. Sterling Marlin coming out just now, so he's down a lap. I'm trying to not drive real aggressive, but now I got Dale Jarrett, who seems to have picked up his pace. And I'll let him go when I get a good spot. Well, right now. Because I just don't want to... He's at least a lap down from us, maybe more. And he's definitely got something... He's got something going for him. He's pretty fast. Actually, come to think of it, we're pretty close to the same speed because when he went in front of us, now he's not driving away. So Sterling Marlin is, though. He is fast. He's one of those I would have been the lead lap car if I wasn't caught off cycle now cars.
Car high.
We have to pay attention to him. All right. All right. See? That there was not a spot there, just so you know there, Marlin. All right. I'm just trying to be right with what I'm doing here, but I'm gonna go ahead and just take the spots because whoa, we got is that Gordon that just went high up into the wall looking like he's avoiding Laguerre. I know Laguerre now is in the Coca-Cola car because I want to say at Bristol he was somebody that was around us a lot and that was annoying. And yes, with Sterling Marlin being as fast as he was, you better bet your sweet patootie I was gonna get out of his way. All right, I've talked enough. 25 to go in the tank. We're going to go ahead and finish this stint out. We'll be back with you with a caution, some action, or when we're pitting. Okay, well, that was a complete miscalculation of where somebody was. Holy crap. I thought I had, like, seriously so much more room to get around him. It didn't appear to bring out the caution, but we took a little bit of damage on the front and on the side. Wow, that was crazy. He did not look like he was that, or I guess I just misjudged it. But that'll happen sometimes. Just heard a tire blow. I don't know who it was on, but I just heard a tire explode.
Clear low. The yellow's out.
There it is. Caution comes out. A tire did blow up, and we only had 6 left in the tank, so it's an awesome time for that caution to come out. I do not know who blew the tire, but you can always hear it in this. I remember the first time I played this game, I heard that. I had no idea what that was, so pretty great. That obviously works out amazingly for us. We'll pit. We were just about time to pit anyway, and we'll see you after this caution.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Oh,
Car low.
we got Hamilton right behind us. We got a lot of fast cars right in front of us.
Car low.
We'd love to be able to sneak around these triple-digit cars immediately. We're on
Stay
cold
high.
tires.
Still there. All clear.
And we're actually doing pretty good as far as position goes, as we're in 6th place for now. I think we can get from Dave Blaney. We're going to lose to Kurt Busch. I mean, I guess Bobby Hamilton is faster than us today. A little confused by that. Normally, he's not somebody that I'm really concerned about, but well, no. Oh, thank you so much for not being there. Oh boy. Oh, he's a lap down anyway, Blaney. How bad do we hurt ourselves? Just some deep paint gouges. But that sucked. That was very scary. We got real loose after we hit that wall again. I don't like to drive the car up there. Can't make a lot of really quick moves to fix it. I have a feeling by the time I'm done with this game, I'm going to be done with this game. If you know what I'm saying. Because just some of the stuff that sucks is... Oh, the game itself is fantastic. But the controls are just kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. And that's what's been the biggest problem. So, we're in 8th. We were about to... Wow, we are just completely... that damage, even though it doesn't look like it was much. I mean, we are just locked up tight now. That's awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Makes me super happy. See if I can kind of adjust my angles. That one wasn't too bad. Hopefully I can do something to get ourselves back up with these other cars. And I'd like to put Blaney a lap down the old-fashioned way by catching and passing him. Especially after what we had just done. Whoa, we just ran a 24.286, my fastest ever at this track. Doesn't say anything. That was good. I just glanced over and noticed that. I was like, wow, that's really a good lap. Oh, that's why, because it was my best lap ever. And I'm saying that when I'm saying the car is super damaged, so that's hilarious.
That was your best
Okay.
lap ever.
Well, look what we just did again. So apparently driving it in a little bit and then braking is better than just coasting. Although I guarantee we're not saving any gas, but at this point, with the cautions that have come out, we don't really care. Also, I don't know if I said this, but when Andretti passed us and then all of a sudden he was real slow and we passed him back, yep, he was the one who blew the tire. So surprisingly, it was on the straight, so he didn't go flying up, but he must have gone up because that's what pulled out the yellow. He must have been what brought, he must have gone up, into the wall after we passed him and we went into the corner. You got a blown, well, our front right wasn't too far off. They warn you, they tell you, hey, careful about your tires, but when I had seen it, we probably had about 15% left on that front right tire. So, not great, but whatever. It's in this game, it's obviously different than it is in other games and how it determines that. All right, I gotta get a better run off the corner so we can get inside of Mr. Blaney. I'm gonna just try to run it up here and then come on. There we go. This will work. This will work. We're gonna get to his inside, right up on the fender.
Still there.
We're good.
Clear high.
Oh, I didn't brake for long enough. Is he gonna cross? No, he won't. All right, so I mean, I don't know. We might be catching Kenseth. We're going to try. I'd love to get that spot from Kenseth. That'd be great. I don't know how long we can run laps like this for, though. And Atwood just got an insane burst of speed. Dude comes out of nowhere and just goes flying past Blaney like Blaney was never even there. That's crazy. All right. Also, lap traffic already coming up. 109 to go, almost halfway through the race. It's gone by fairly fast. Atwood decided he didn't like us where we were, I guess. Interesting on the pitting thing. Who is that? Is that Harvick? It is Harvick. All right. So with Harvick pitting, that's going to... Oh, buddy.
Still there.
That's going to beg the question, are other cars about to start pitting? Yep. Okay. Well, that's going to change another part of the game. With them not pitting under caution with us. Would they go like 10 laps? He pit. Martin's pitting. Okay. I mean, we're not going to catch them a lap down or anything, but I just think that they could have... That's the whole thing in this game. That, I would say, the biggest issue with the game would be that they don't have any kind of like a sense of a pit strategy. When I pit this last time, I personally think everyone should have pit, or a lot of cars should have pit, because they were so close to being at the end of their scheduled stops anyway. It's just kind of weird to see that they didn't pit. 113 back on the track. He was damaged from us earlier when I misjudged on the straightaway. So I'm glad to see that. Yeah, I know I'm tickling with that freaking apron again. I saw it. Don't think I didn't see it. But I'm also kind of in a groove right now, so whatever. 31 in the left. Not doing too terrible on burning up our tires or anything. I think that a lot of that has to do with the fact that we're not just riding. I was basically riding the tire and letting the tire slow us down. So that might have been part of the reason why we kind of torched the tire. Well, we didn't really torch them, but we burned them up. They were really worn. Labonte's going to pit now. Interesting. And of course, Sterling Marlin's going to pit soon, because there's no way that we're... You know, you saw him on Fresh Stuff how fast he drove around us. He's not even driving away from us right now. So, obviously he is, he's on very old equipment. Or very old... Yeah, there he goes. That's kind of awesome, though. I think he's a lap ahead of us anyway, though. Are we still a lap down? We're not a lap down now, though. It would be crazy to be back on the lead lap and have a caution come out. Again, we don't cause cautions if we can absolutely help it, because that's bullshit and I'm not about doing that. But if it happens and it's not caused by us, I'm not mad about it. We were in 43rd place at one point, and we didn't do anything to put ourselves into 4th place except for drive this car the best we could after our initial mess up. And the car that ran into us, it wasn't our mess up, I should say their mess up. The car that ran into us was 1.7 seconds away from us. And he's still, I mean, he hasn't missed a beat either. And he pit with us on that very first pit stop. Here comes Junior, all freshened up and ready to take a lap back from us. And I'll go ahead and absolutely make sure that that's something he can do. There you go, sir. Please, pardon you. Take your time. Nope, you don't need to. You're that fast. That's all right. All right, so car's coming back on still. 25 in the tank. We are going to do what we do, which is about either the first half or the second half of a run. We like to just shut up and drive the car, so that's what we're going to do. And we'll get back with you. You know the drill. Caution, action, or pit stop. Caution flies. And to be honest with you, with under 100 laps to go in the race, this is absolutely a place that we can pit. So we will be pitting. And we'll have to see. I don't think that Earnhardt and Atwood and them caught the leaders. Looks like Kurt Busch in his aggressive driving brings out another caution. He drives more aggressively than I do. We're up here in third place. We're going to pit, and we might have fourth behind us all a lap down. It's kind of awesome. I'll take it. All right.
It's set. The race is going green.
It is
There's the green flag.
exactly
Carlo.
as I thought it would be. We are
Carlo.
there are only 3 of us on the lead lap. I gotta.
Carlo.
There are other cars that are faster than us right behind us. I'll say that much. I would like to get around these triple-digit cars in a hurry. We're really loose because we have cold tires though, so that's been our problem here. But we're okay. It's okay. We're gonna get past them right here.
All clear.
We're gonna get on the brakes. We're gonna get on the gas, and we're gonna go. All right. That was a little scary in the beginning. A lot of these double-digit faster cars are going to go ahead and pass us, and I'm okay with that because they're going to just get back their laps. But they, unfortunately for them, they're going to have to pass Tony Stewart to get their lap back. And he's already almost 3 seconds in front of us, so I don't know if that's going to happen. But I'm going to move out of these guys' way right quick because there's no reason for me to torch my stuff while I'm just needing to drive the car. Whoa. Well, that time I had to get on my brakes for him. Holy crap. We had caught Bobby Hamilton. The thing is, I don't know how, unless it's just because I had changed up the way I was driving these so much earlier that we were able to catch Bobby now and maybe even drive past him. Look at this. What's going on here?
Still there.
Ooh,
Clear
ooh.
high.
What's up, buddy? How are your brakes working today?
Carlo.
Just kidding. Anyway, you know, we're not going to win the race. We're not even going to lead a lap, but it is pretty funny that we're sitting here in second place right now. And Bobby Hamilton is going in the wrong direction. So, do I think that other cars have a chance to catch and pass us twice? Yes, I do. I do think they can. 84 laps in the race. We have 1 pit stop left. Everybody else has 2 pit stops left. If I calculated correctly, most of these cars pit with over 100 laps left. You get 49 in the tank. You could probably save, I don't know. You could probably save 6 laps, though, if you didn't run real hard. For them, we can run as hard as we want. We don't have to really worry about that at all at this point because we are... Ow. But why are we catching even Gordon? That's crazy. Yeah, we can run as hard as we want. It's just not a thing for us right now because we don't need to... Don't hit the wall. We don't need to worry about fuel. And just coasting around the corners seemed to really tear up my tires more than if I go in and brake. I don't know. That seemed to be the difference. I don't mind that we're rolling right behind Gordon here. It'd be kind of weird if we passed him. We're going to do it, but it's going to be weird when we do it, I should say. But just the way that he had that big jump early, I figured that was it for us and him, but I guess not. Ooh, that was bad. Got a little loose, got a little close to the apron, scared me a little bit. That's on me. I got to adjust my angle of attack there. Not do that. So what's happening here is we're braking early, but we're getting a much better drive off, and that's what's giving us the gapping on him. And that is wonderful. Stewart is still driving away from us, but it's all right because I think we're actually going to start catching, Kenny Schrader up there maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. But he's driving pretty aggressively to get around these lap cars, so we'll see. Maybe he causes some issues. I would like a long run. I'd like a really long green flag run. That'd be great. I don't want to have to worry about... You know, I don't want to sit around waiting for another caution. There's been 4 cautions, 16 laps, so it's 4 per caution. They're not as bad as some tracks, especially with the length of this track, but, you know, we'd like to have... Excuse me. Less cautions. More driving. Oh, we got a smoker in front of us. It's McCabe. And he is going to stay on the track with what appears to be an engine on fire. Nope, just smoking. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, that's exactly what I didn't want, but okay. Oh, wait, how are we looking on? Oh, we're fine. We're going to stay out. There's no reason to pit. Although there's no reason not to pit. How about that for a thing to say? Honestly, there's no reason not to pit. We're going to pit because we're in front of all these cars, and every time we pit, we get fresh stuff. So might as well just pit. We'll pit. We'll be back after these messages. There are no messages. We'll be back right now. Okay, well, we're somehow in first place. Oh, that's because Stuart pit with us. We came out first. That's fine. It's not actually great. Part of being on cold tires that I hate. Okay. Ooh, that could have been a lot worse than it was, and I am not mad about how that ended up. Okay. That could have been a little better. We don't like that. It's all right. Really? Well, this time we will absolutely not pit. We will absolutely not pit. I'm okay with Hamilton being in front of us and restarting third. Just unbelievable. We're not going to restart third. This is actually... hold on. We might... Hold on. We're pitting. Okay, so the reason why I did that like that was because I realized that there are multiple cars in front of Stewart, and that means they get their lap back. So I was just trying to get in front of them because I didn't want them to get their lap back. I don't think I did. So anyway, we'll pit because now I just need to repair the damage. So we're not going to put gas in the car, but we'll repair the damage. Mark Martin got on the lead lap. So did Kurt Busch. This is not what I wanted to do, but this is just where I am now. So, you know, this is what we're doing. Hold it, 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 hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. No, 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 no!
Carlo, all clear. Car high.
Yup. Should have backed out of it.
Stay low, still there.
Oh well. We're running this bad boy. We're running this one.
Stay low, still there.
For as long as we possibly can, we're running it.
Carlo.
Can't do anything about that. Mark Martin pitting from the damage. I'm not. Forget that. 64 to go.
Clear low.
We're not pitting until we have to, until there's a caution. Of course, now that we got messed up, there will be no caution. We don't have nearly the speed that we did. So there's that. But we apparently could still drive around some people, so that's good.
Still there.
As long as we don't get these guys just staying on the inside. Are they pitting? What are they doing? Oh, they're just staying on the inside. That's crazy. Anyway, just stupid. Just stupid. I should have just backed out of it. You know, it was funny when it came to the green flag, and I was thinking to myself, you know how many times I've restarted in this race? I was like the 5th or 6th. And I'm just like, it's not a concern that I could still wreck out and be completely screwed in the race. And then I did that. And it's almost like I shouldn't have thought that in my brain place. So, you know, not great, but whatever. Here we are. driving
Car low.
this car this way, and we're going to do it for as long as possible. I know that there's going to be a number of cars that still have to pit, like twice. So we should be seeing some cars pitting soon, to be honest. Gordon pit, but I'm thinking a lot more than just Gordon are about to be on that list. Labonte's behind us. You know, obviously we didn't mean to come down on him like that.
Still there.
Oh,
Car low.
I don't even... I was so focused on just getting back up on the track. I'll have to pay attention to what happened
You're all clear.
later. Like, I'll figure it out during the editing of the video. But that sucked. That's all I know. That sucked. With the engine damaged, we're definitely not nearly as fast. I mean, I'm saying we're like 15 miles an hour slower overall. The only good thing we have going for us is we can come around the corners at the same speed we could before. So that's been about the only saving grace of this whole part. Labonte wants to get around us. I don't blame him, but we're driving faster than him through the corner, so...
Still there.
Sorry, Jarrett.
All clear.
Well, I didn't actually do anything to him, but it just, you know, looked a little bad there. I'm wondering if there aren't that many cars that are just 2 lap or just 1 lap down now, because Mark Martin was in front of us. He pit because of his damage, and now he's in 6th place. So, yikes! That means that leads me to believe that the cars behind are 2 laps and more down. That's crazy. 57 to go.
Still there.
I mean, the engine damage is, I don't even know what it was. How much was it? 13%. Yeah, that's not great. As long as it doesn't blow before the end of the race, we'll be all right, you know? Thankfully, we aren't flooring it the entire time. So, unlike if this was like Texas or Daytona, Michigan, Talladega, I'd be actually worried just because you don't let off the gas. Well, you do with this. You do in Texas and no, just Texas.
18 car is headed into the pit.
So anyway, also Labonte wasn't that damaged considering he is just now heading into the pit. So I should be thanking him more or less because he kind of cushioned us from going full blast into that wall head on. And yeah, all the cars are starting to pit now. So that's going to just continue to... Bobby Hamilton will not be pitting. He pit with us every time. He's the only one on the track that's, for some, it's like the AI says, do what player 1 does or something, because that's basically what's been happening. We, I don't know, not much going on here. We just got to run our laps, stay out of trouble the rest of this before we go into the pit. And honestly, if we're not in any danger of losing positions, I probably won't even fix the engine at that point. We'll just go get the gas and go. Tires, gas, and go. I wish there was I wish that this game would let you select like repair partial or something, or optional, like iRacing has optional and required. If you had optional, it's going to make the car better. You can sit there for a couple seconds extra if you want, or you can just head on out. But on this one, you're either repair the damage or don't. That sucks. Okay. Okay.
Still there. Car high. Clear high.
I mean, that's pretty sad when we're this messed up when that happened. I'm just going to let them go on the inside of me. Oh, no. No way. I guess we're losing a lot to the other drivers. Holy crap, Stewart just lapped us. So yeah, if he's able to catch Hamilton and Busch, we're fine. If he's not, we're kind of in 4th place. Not that we were going to pass Busch, but Hamilton we absolutely had a faster car than him after we changed the way that we were driving. But now we're just kind of where we are. Can't really do much more than we are doing. And actually, at this stage, it's really sad, but Busch is only a couple seconds from lapping us. And Hamilton, about what? 10? Yeah, 12 seconds from lapping us. Yikes. Oh well, we're going to go ahead and run this out because we're dirty. Oh, we're messed up, and I don't want to I don't want to sit here and talk while I'm doing nothing else, so we're just going to grind out these laps, and we'll catch you when we pit the last time. Or a caution, which will be synonymous with us pitting. All right, we're going to go ahead and be pitting in the next lap or two. And that's going to be the final pit stop. You know, you've seen what's happened. Cars have passed us. Cars got their own laps back and things like that. Not much I can do about that right now. You know, it's just been us trying to manage what we have.
Clear high.
And this is what we have. So we're going to go around, not this time, obviously, because we just passed it, but with intent. I passed it on purpose. We're going to go around. I'll pass, or I'll bring it in this next time. I know that those tire marks are kind of my mark that I'm going to pull in on. I'd love to bring it as far as I possibly can so that we're all, but I just can't do it. So all I can say is I hope that there are no cautions. Hope there are no cautions. All right, there we go. Ooh, that was the line. We were right on it. We don't need that. I don't remember how many laps are left. 22, I think. It doesn't matter. We're going with 4 tires anyway.
20 to go.
And we're repairing the damage, so hopefully it's... that's 6 seconds. I am repairing it because at this point, I think I was going to start to lose position to people who we wouldn't have lost to otherwise, so... Just experience tells me to put it into 4th gear right away. And that seemed to work. Alright, so... Yeah, I don't know if any of those guys have to pit in front of us. Actually, I know that they don't, so never mind. Looks like 7th might be the best chance for us. Oh, holy crap. Rusty Wallace is right here. And we're on fresh stuff, so... Probably get back on the same lap as him. Are we going to get around in 20 laps and lap him? No. But being on the same lap is nice, you know. Just to be on the same lap as him. And 19 to go. We got a lot more speed again, so that's nice. Car's still pitting. Whoa, 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 what are you... Man, does that just make me super happy. I mean, it's fine. We barely nicked him, but it's still stupid, you know? I don't think we nicked. Yeah, I was going to say we barely nicked him, but with our fresh stuff, we are faster than the leaders and everything because they're all pretty much at the end of their run right now. Well, I think Kurt Busch still has to pit, but I don't think we're going to get... I think he's he's going in right now. I think that he's 2 laps in front of us, though, so I don't think that's going to be any kind of a thing. We can really... I mean, I can dive in as hard as I can in each corner now and just slam on the brakes without any worry about the tires, because there's no way we're going to do more than half of the wear on the tires this whole stint. Where we at? 2 down, yeah. So, although I will be cautious around Jarrett because he did save us earlier in the race, so I'm not going to dive bomb him. But yeah, there you go. You got a couple cars, Earnhardt Jr., Marlin, that are pitting. Stewart right there, just pit. We took position from him, actually. That's just kind of crazy to think about.
Still there. Clear high.
Be hilarious if we were somehow able to stay in front of him. We won't. That guy is so fast in comparison to us, especially on fresh equipment. I don't know. I know Hamilton doesn't have to pit. Junior just pit, so we might get that spot. I'm not sure if he already is out of the pit. Looked like he was going in as we were doing what we were doing. There we go.
Stay low. Still there. You're all clear.
We're not super slow anymore. Whoa. Of course, we're not going to be faster than this part. See if I can do a little sneaky fastness right here. And there's Hamilton.
You're all clear. Car high.
All right. Oh, it's for position. No, it's not. It's to get lap. I kept seeing it go to 0.1. I thought it was to get that position. I'm like, holy crap. Yeah, he's on older stuff, obviously, so we are faster than him. But again, much like others, we aren't going to really gain on him. Looks like Busch pit. Stewart is pit, so Stewart has pit. This should be, what is this, Rusty Wallace right here? Yeah, Rusty Wallace right here. So, I mean, we're back up in 4th. Wallace is super fast now. He's coming right out of the pit, so I got nothing on that, but Kurt Busch must have got caught behind that big pile because he's sitting there with 8 seconds back now when he was right up in line with Stewart. So that's kind of funny. Mark Martin's block looks weird, like he's in the pit right now. I think he is. Oh, I was going to do an inside. Well, I'm still going to. I'm going to cut it right now. Mark Martin back on pit road? That just doesn't seem right to me. Why would he be back on pit road? He shouldn't have had to pit a second time. Oh, no, he's in front of us coming off of pit road right now. He must have just done a gas and go. The only thing I can say about a gas and go is that, to me, they shouldn't come out and be fast then. They should just have the gas, so they should still be as slow as they were. Like, I was able to drive up on some of these guys. Tony Stewart, back in the pit. Oh, that would be probably why. Caution flies. Caution flies, and we are on the... Are we back on the lead lap? Yes, we are.
Still there. Clear high.
Oh, it's Stewart. His race is over. Oh, my goodness. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
You're all clear.
It's all right. It wasn't... It was just a tap. We're fine. We're staying out, obviously. We're back on the lead that we made up 2 laps because of cars going into the pits that still had to pit, which is good. I think Stewart is now going to be at least a lap down. And, yeah, we'll check in on you after this caution. All right, under 10 to go, so we start single file, which means less chance for me to screw up royally. I cannot believe after we started this race that Bobby Hamilton is in the lead right now. I mean, that's just disgusting to me. It's not going to last, obviously, but it's still disgusting. It's not going to last to the point we're going to pass him, and we're going to leave him behind. And that's paybacks for screwing us over in the beginning of the race. Got 4 laps left. Oh, we just got tight for no reason. All right. Those 2 can battle it out. We've got nothing for them. Kind of. Wow, why are we wiggly? We should be wiggly right now. It wasn't a good feeling. We're good. Sterling Marlin. Muchos El faster O than us.
Carlo.
Looks like... Oh, that's Robbie Gordon up there. I thought that would be... Maybe it is Stewart. We'll find out in a minute.
2 to go.
Oh, we don't really actually care. I think it is Stewart, though, just coming off now, which means he's going to be dropped way back. And who would have thought at the beginning of this race that I'd be in third place, Bobby Hamilton would be in fourth because we passed him with like 3 to go, and that we would have put together a fairly decent race even after damaging our engine and limping it around for a full stint. This is honestly quite the insane race, but I'm pretty stoked about the fact that we're going to come home with a third place finish. And what I'm learning with these endurance races is if you're still there at the end, you're going to finish pretty well. And that's exactly what we did on this 200-mile trek. Top 5, Mark Martin, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Tony Savoy, Bobby Hamilton, and Rusty Wallace. Just want to check. Tony Stewart ended up finishing 11th. So, yeah, he lost the lead, but he still finished a decent race 2 laps down. $187,190 brought home in that race. Nice for the team, especially since although we were involved in the first caution, we were not responsible for any of the cautions in that race. So that's another little notch on the did good board. The weather was clear at Dover and it brought some exciting driving with it. Mark Martin took first place on September 19th. Congratulations to the number 6 Pfizer Ford Mustang. With that number 3 finish, that'll bump us all the way up to 11th place in the standings. Kevin Harvick had a rough day and did not finish that race. Our next race is the last race of September, and that'll be at Kansas Speedway. $1.1 million up for grabs. But, folks, you know what happens now? That is going to do it for this episode. Would like to take a moment out to say we are just 3 at the time of recording this on the 4th of July. 3 subscribers away from hitting 100 subscribers. That is fantastic, and I'm just so thankful to all of you for taking the time out of your day whenever you watch these videos. And I know that you guys could be doing anything else, but you choose to stick by and support this channel. So thank you again, and until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.